Minoan Air is a Greek airline with a fleet of 4 Fokker 50 aircraft. We started our operations last June with routes domestic in Greece, and eventually we grew the network outside. So our first base out of our home country was Oxford, and that materialized on the 4th of March with flights from Oxford to Dublin and Edinburgh. And then Lugano today, which is the 29th of March, with our first flight to Vienna, and following this afternoon to Rome. Essentially, we will be flying 3 times a week from Lugano to Vienna and 7 to Rome. Vienna is a market that we have analyzed quite meticulously, and we see that there is a quite strong potential for growth in the sense that there is demand, both leisure and business, between the two cities. From the analysis, we concluded that the split between leisure and business is 70-30, so 70% leisure and 30% business. I have to clarify that when I talk about leisure for this particular route, it's the high end of leisure. So in terms of passengers, they are holiday makers, but of the higher end of spending spectrum.
Minoan Air hat uns kontaktiert, wollte nach Lugano fliegen, von Lugano nach Wien fliegen. Wir sind sehr froh, dass sie diese Entscheidung getroffen haben. Wir glauben, dass das eine sehr erfolgreiche Destination sein kann. Heute war der Erstflug. Minoan Air fliegt 3-mal die Woche nach Lugano. Ja, und wir glauben, dass es sowohl für Luganer eine schöne Destination ist, nach Wien zu kommen, als auch natürlich eine touristische Destination, von Wien aus dorthin zu fliegen.
The booking situation is, I should say, it exceeds our expectations. In both actually of the routes, both Vienna and Rome, and being a new airline introducing a completely new route like Vienna, we were a bit pessimistic, but reality shows that things are getting better.